Did you know there's this amazing thing called master resale rights where all you gotta do is buy a course for $500 and you'll make so much passive income just from selling the course that you just bought? Sorry for that evil laugh. I'm working on it. I think I've almost got it down pat, but look, master resale rights, it's a scam, but what do I know? I'm just like the most handsome guy ever in a Britney Spears tee that has made over 7 figures online in my business with just one digital product, doing a little over 900K. So, but it's only gonna take me about 5 minutes to break down this scam. So if you don't have 5 minutes to spare, then at least go do something productive, like go on Britney Spears' social media and watch her dance. And Britney, you keep dancing. You go, girl. But let's get right into it. Now, MRR, or master resale rights, right? It is a scam, but not how you may think what a scam is, or not what your definition of a scam is. Scam is an acronym. Scam stands for still confused about money. And that is how master resale rights is a scam, because most people that are getting into it are still confused about money because they don't understand how money is exchanged in the marketplace. They don't understand that money is exchanged from value. And just think about it. If you just go and buy somebody's course for like $500 and you think that you're going to make a whole bunch of money just from selling the course that you bought to some other people, what is the actual real value that's exchanged there? Because the only reason that people buy things is because it fixes a problem that they have in their life. As entrepreneurs, we're only in the problem-solving business. That's it. So to really actually make money online, you have to think of actually growing a business. And if this is your business, a digital product can be the engine to grow and scale your business. And business is very, very simple. And just think about it. Simple scales and fancy fails. The simplicity and the foundation of anything in business is just to solve someone's problem. So if you can pick one problem to solve for one person, and then you deliver that solution to their problem to them with your digital product, that is how you can actually make real money online. Now, I'm not saying that the MRR, this master resale rights stuff, I'm not saying that you can't make any money with it. You can. But if you're thinking of building an actual sustainable business and not just thinking of making a few quick dollars, and you will make a few, emphasis on a few dollars, then just think of what problem that you can solve for somebody else. And there's something that you already have within you right now that people will be willing to pay you to learn how to do. You may not just realize it yet, but you have a gift that already lies within you. You have some form of genius that already lies within you. It's just most people, instead of looking within themselves to seeing how they can create some type of digital product or how they can generate some money online, they always look outside of themselves and start looking for all these ways that they can do it, and then they just get caught up in whatever is the new flavor of the month, what I like to call it, or whatever is the new hot thing, or whatever is the new trend. And think about it, this MRR stuff, this is just a trend that's happening right now. Everybody that you hear talking about how much money they can make with MRR, how much passive income that they're making with MRR, what were they talking about before the MRR? Pretty sure they were talking about whatever the new hot, flashy, trendy thing was. And guess what? As soon as this isn't hot anymore, as soon as this isn't trendy anymore, within the next 6 to 8 months or however long this new fad happens to last, they'll be talking about whatever the new trend is, or whatever the new flavor of the month is, or whatever the new hot thing is. And for you to consistently make income online as an entrepreneur, you don't need to hop on the latest trend or the latest hot thing or the latest flavor of the month. You need to be consistent on what it is that you do. And then your consistency over time, it just compounds, just like in the banking world and investment world, right? They talk about compound interest. Well, when you actually build a business online as an entrepreneur, you have what I like to call compound hustle. And that compound hustle grows over time with you just being consistent at what it is that you do. Think about anybody or any creator, right? That you look to for some type of knowledge, some type of tutelage, some type of information, right? You know them for the one thing that they talk about. They're not always talking about something new or some new fashion or some new trend, right? It's like I said, the new flavor of the month. This ain't Baskin Robbins with 31 flavors. They have 1 to 2 flavors, and they mastered that 1 to 2 flavors that they have. They're not trying to go out and dabble and taste the other 29 to 30 of them. Right now, like I said, as an entrepreneur, if you just focus on fixing people's problems and come up with solutions to those problems, you'll forever be able to get paid. Because here's the thing about problems. For every problem that arises, there's always going to be a solution, right? If something does not have a solution, it's not a problem. But think about this. For every other solution that you provide for somebody, they're going to have more problems that will arise, to whereas you can continue to come up with solutions for them. Because you, as an entrepreneur, you need to always be working on yourself, your personal development, your mindset, your skill set, and acquiring more skills. That's how you always stay in business. Think about Apple as an example. Apple, problem in the marketplace. I need an iPhone. Boom, they give me a solution of the phone. As soon as I buy the phone, I have new problems that arise. Oh, I just spent like $1,000 on this phone. It looks fragile. I don't want to break it. New problem. Then they give me a phone case. New solution. But then as soon as I have that solution, now I can look at my phone. Oh, well, I want to listen to my music. I want to listen to my podcast and all that stuff. I need some headphones. New problem. They give me AirPods. New solution. Now that I have the AirPods and stuff, now it's like, well, I got the phone, I got the screen protector, I got my AirPods, but what if I happen to drop it in water? What if even though I got the phone case, what if it still breaks? New problem. Would you like to do Apple Care? New solution. Well, I bought this phone, now I ain't got no more space on my phone because I'm taking these pictures and these videos and all the time. New problem. Would you like to get some new cloud storage? New solution. This is the same thing for you as an entrepreneur, and this is why you need to focus on your actual gift and productizing your actual knowledge. Because if you stick to your 1 to your 2 flavors instead of just hopping to every other new flavor, every other new trend, or every other new fad or hot topic, you won't get to hone in and better yourself as an entrepreneur over time. So you will continue to present these solutions to other people's problems. And when they buy the solution from you, they're always going to come up with a new problem, because there's always going to be new problems that come along as you go forward in anything. That's how you make the money online. It's not going to be from buying some course to sell the actual course. Right? And so many people are just hopping in this because they have this side hustle mentality versus actually building a business mentality. This online business stuff, this is a multi-$100 billion industry. And when I say multi-$100 billion industry, within the next 5 years, it's projected to be a multi-$1 trillion industry. This is business here. And there's never been an easier time in the entire existence of the human race as it is now to grow a business for yourself and get out this whole matrix and this whole system and actually be free and do what you want to do, when you want to do it, how you want to do it. I'm telling you, it's a great feeling, and I want people to feel that feeling. You know, it's like when you make your first dollar outside of a 9 to 5, It's like post-nut clarity. You ever busted a nut and then you be like, man, I don't even really like you like that. I don't even need you. I mean, I ain't got no experience with that. That's just what I've heard. Right? I've just heard some stuff like that. I think Britney Spears even got a song about that toxic stuff. You're toxic, I'm going to eat your taste and your bits. I'm gonna say I'm addicted to you. Don't you know that you're toxic? Britney Spears, go. Keep dancing, Britney. But think about this too. If you just focus on solving a problem for one person, and I emphasize this one person because this one person that you solve this problem for, this is going to be what's called your avatar. Your avatar, this is the key to everything. Your avatar is your customer profile. This isn't plural. This isn't multiple people. It's one person. I'm telling you, you fix one problem for one person and you present the solution to them with your digital product, you can scale that to a high 6 and 7 figure level. But everything starts with fixing your avatar's problem, right? Once you come up with the solution to your avatar's problem, you productize your knowledge in a digital product, right? Your avatar is then going to buy your product to get the solution. This is how you make the money. But then here, your avatar is going to get the transformation. And this is key here. Listen, people don't want information. We live in the information age. There's so much stuff that's Googleable and YouTubeable, right? People don't want information. People want transformation. So now they'll buy your product to get their transformation, to take them from their current situation to here where they want to be, which is their desired situation. Your product is going to take them there. I call this the transformation gap. So once they buy your product and they get the transformation that they want, then they turn into what I call evangelists for you. An evangelist is basically just an ambassador. Like, take the word, I know it may sound religious or spiritual, whatever. Take the religion out of it and just think of what is the definition of an evangelist. Even in biblical terms, right? Evangelists are people that had some type of transformation experience and they feel so good about it, they go and they tell everybody else about their experience. But to the Bible, Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, all these people, they're evangelists, right? The same things happens in the business world, or the same things happen for you as an entrepreneur when you actually focus on solving people's problems online and present them solutions. When they get their solution to their problem or they get their transformation, they can't help but become your evangelist. They can't help but become your ambassador and go and spread the word and tell other people about you. And those other people will buy your digital product again, so you can just continue to have this cycle going on. That's how you build a business online. Just think about it. Every single time that you have a good interaction with somebody or a business or a service or a product or whatever it is, you naturally go and tell other people about it. It's basic human psychology. We're wired like this. They backed into my car not too long ago. I have a dent on the left side of my car, right? I called some of my friends that had similar experiences, and they had great experiences with auto body guys, and they gave me this one guy named Mr. Lee, this other guy named Daryl. Why? Because they had good experiences with it. The guy that cuts my yard, his name is Lewis. I've had such a good experience with Lewis cutting my yard. I went and I told my neighbors. Lewis now cuts like 4 or 5 other people's yards on my street because I became an evangelist for him. Right? You ever met that car mechanic? You felt like you didn't get shammed. You felt like they gave you good, honest work. They didn't try to sell you the air filter when you didn't need the air filter when you went to get your car oil changed. You go and you tell other people about that mechanic, right? You go and you sit at a restaurant, you have a good experience, the food is great, the customer service is great. You go and you tell your friends about that experience that you had, right? This is the same thing when you focus on just solving problems for other people, coming up with solutions to them, coming up with transformational solutions, and just offering people the solution to their problem versus trying to sell people stuff. It's so much easier to sell your products online when you just offer someone a solution to their problem versus trying to sell something to somebody. And it's always easier to draw someone away from their pain than to lead them towards their pleasure. When you're trying to sell stuff to people, usually you're trying to lead them towards their pleasure. When you just make a simple offering to somebody to help them with a problem, you're leading them away from their pain. That's when selling becomes easy. But you do this, you have this whole flywheel here, focusing on solving problems with your digital product. Your avatar buys your digital product, they get the transformation, they turn into an evangelist for you, which leads to more people to buy your actual product. Even just think about how you consume your content, because we're going to have to have some type of traffic to drive sales to our products, right? But even just on the content creation aspect of things, this is how you start to get traction and engagement and eyeballs on your actual content as well. Because in the online space or the content, whether it be YouTube, social media, whatever, it's all about that evangelism too. It's just the word of mouth on there, or that going to tell and run and tell everybody about that. It'll be through people sharing your post to somebody, DMing your post to somebody. Hey, you need to see this. Hey, you need to see this. You know how many people share my content? You know how many people send the links and share the stuff? That's because they're getting solutions to their problems, and they know other people that have the same problems, and they share my stuff. But it all comes down to building out your avatar. It all comes down to you focusing on the person that you actually want to help versus thinking about making money. You do that, then stuff starts to get easy. Then you can have numbers coming in online in your business like all them that you see on the screen right now. So if you're ready to make more working less from stuff that you already know, go ahead and click the link down in the description and join this Credit at the Top community for weekly coaching from myself, all of my exclusive trainings, plus a private community of entrepreneurs, all designed to grow your business online. It's only $47 a month to join right now. That's less than a cup of coffee per day. So click the link down in the description and tap in, and I'll see you on our coaching call this Wednesday. But just think, solve somebody's problem, solve somebody's problem, solve somebody's problem, and offer them the solution. But a lot of the stuff that you see, or when you start seeing these new trends pop up, or these new fly-by-night, the flavor of the month, what I like to call them, these new hot topics, the new fads, most of the time, they're a scam. But like I said, not a scam from the aspect of people are getting done wrong, or like the actual definition of a scam, like you giving people money and not getting anything in return. They're delivering to you what you're paid for. That's not the scam. But the scam aspect of it, remember, scam stands for still confused about money. And majority of the people that always hop into this new trend, that always hop into this new hot topic, that always want to taste each new flavor of the month, they're still confused about money. And they're never thinking of building an actual business. They're always just thinking of how can I get a quick buck right now? Oh, this new thing, that new thing, that new thing, that new thing. No. It's about building a business. So don't get scammed. So go ahead and click the link down in the description if you want to tap into the community, and I'll see you on our coaching call this Wednesday. And go ahead and check out this playlist right here for more strategies on how you can have numbers like this coming in online in your business. It's Crowded at the Top.